We are continuing to follow the disturbing story. A man behind bars tonight accused of holding his pregnant ex-girlfriend at gunpoint, making her take pills to force a miscarriage. 23 ABC's Emma Lockhart is in studio with more on the investigation and local resources available to people suffering from domestic violence. Emma?
Jess, unfortunately, the victim in this case did have a miscarriage. 23-year-old Jagmeet Sandhu is the man police say is responsible for the unborn baby's death. He is currently being held without bail on multiple charges, including murder. A devastating story prompting us to share with you at home resources here in the community if you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship.
It's a disturbing scenario Bakersfield Police Sergeant Nathan McCauley says he's never seen before.
This particular circumstance is somewhat unique.
A Bakersfield man accused of holding his pregnant ex-girlfriend at gunpoint, making her take pills to force a miscarriage. The incident turning even more tragic after police say the victim, who was several months along, lost the baby as a result.
It is vile any time a man controls a woman and decides what's going to happen with her own body.
Police say the man responsible is 23-year-old Jagmeet Sandhu, now in custody after a family member called police.
The suspect was arrested yesterday afternoon and was arrested for a variety of charges, including murder.
This alleged act, a shocking display of domestic violence. Lewis Gill with the Alliance Against Family Violence and Sexual Assault, shedding light on some of the red flags often found in abusive relationships.
It will begin verbally. It will always be emotional, and then can be financial control if they get to go to their church. There's a number of ways that people can be isolated.
Gill says in some cases, the abuse then leads to violence. His message to others, look out for the signs.
If you have a family member or a friend that you are worried about or concerned, don't be afraid to ask the question. Just ask if they're okay.
For people still suffering, trapped in the cycle of abuse, resources are available.
If an individual is being harmed, then they're suffering trauma. And trauma must be treated or it turns into post-traumatic stress. And so it's critical that we get people help so that they can have that whole, healthy, happy life.
And you can call the Alliance's 24/7 emergency hotline at 327-1091, and you can remain anonymous. If you need somewhere to stay, they have an emergency shelter. Sandhu is set to appear in court tomorrow afternoon. We will, of course, update you as we learn more information on this case. In studio, Emma Lockhart, 23 ABC, connecting you.